support. I got the guy Marc-Baze in the building.
Of course.
If y'all don't know, man.
Nigga said my whole government.
Hey, listen. We know you, bro. We know you. This is family. This is family.
It's 10th grade, bro.
Bro, it's been a minute, bro. And see, what you're doing now and how, just been growing, bro. We definitely got to let,
Luckily, my stage name ain't too far away from what
exactly.
My
Come on, man. So you act like, the state, if you don't know, Marc-Baze, right? If I'm tweaking. That's what to be sure.
You gotta say like that dude said it at the performance.
What he said?
Marc-Baze, welcome to the stage.
Oh, he said Blaze,
Marc-Baze.
right? Yeah. That's gonna be recorded.
You fresh off a little showcase at the Purgatory. You did a great job, bro. We got footage of you and everything.
Right.
Appreciate that.
So yeah, let's talk about your
journey.
The
showcase, by the way.
As an artist, bro. Like, I know this is a very common question, but what about being an MC, hip hop? What was it about it? Like, was it you just woke up one day and like, dang, I want to do that? Or was it just gradual as you came into yourself as?
And I just want to give a little content. We didn't go to a school that was performing arts. You know what I'm saying? So
which is why I hated it.
So yeah, so that inspiration, all that, man. Yeah. When would you go in that direction for that?
Like at this point, I've been doing music for so long, I can't even remember what was the initial draw. Like I just remember always being just tapped in with music. I'm the youngest out of 4. My 2 older sisters, they like 9 and 10 years older than me. So like my music taste was their music taste. My mom's music taste, like music was always just blaring in the house. And it didn't always start off with hip hop. It was definitely more melodic stuff, shit that like when you hear it, you can identify your favorite part in a song. Now you can't even identify what your favorite part in a song is, right? You listen to a song, you be like, all right, it's just a song. I used to wait to the 3-minute mark and be like, yo, it's about to come up. It's about to come up type shit. But as far as like getting into hip hop and just rapping, I think watching people like Wayne, Hove, Ye just play around with words, Joel Santana, Lloyd Banks, like all those guys just play around with words. And once I was able to start understanding what a simile is, what a metaphor is, and seeing how they're like, just doing this amazing shit with language, it was like, yo, that's hard. Like that's hard to come up with a line where you setting it up from like 8 lines before. So I'm like, I feel like I'm smart enough to play around with words like that. And I always like, once I told myself I'm gonna get into rapping, which was like, I had several moments where I felt like I was getting into rapping.
Get it.
7 years old, my cousin was writing raps for us. Like, yo, this what we gonna do. My grandmother, she playing dominoes and shit. We gonna provide the soundtrack for the domino games. Go in and out of, fucking with it. Get into school, elementary school, middle school. And I'm just like, right now I'm all over the place trying to tell you what my experience was like with music. But middle school and elementary school, it was just a community that was always together. From elementary school to middle school, everybody knew each other in Bushwick. That's why the show the other day was so important to me. But we started a little rap group there. You had a battle to get in. And then once I got to high school, it was like, prior to me going to FDA, I was playing the drums, I was dancing, I was always on stage. Like I was always part of some type of show doing something, poetry, whatever. And when I got to FDA and I'm like, yo, where the drum set at? We have a samba band.
Yeah. Different music.
Do you have a drum set? They was like, we have one, but like nobody plays it. That shit like kind of fucked with me. And I felt detached from that because I felt like the school wasn't playing to my talents. I felt like it was a great school, but I felt like I was like, damn, niggas don't fuck with me like that. Like I wanna show what I could do.
Right.
But like 15 years old, I started taking it a little bit more serious, recording myself. And when I made the decision to start rapping, it was like, yo, I'm gonna try to be the best at whatever it is that I do. So I guess playing around with metaphors and setting up punchlines and stuff like that, or even speed rapping, changing flows, like just being the best when it comes to flows or having a strong voice. I was like, whatever that lane is, that's where I want to go. And utilize like the melodic influence. I know that was a long drawn out answer.
Bro, that's what we want, bro. What are you talking about, man? We don't want to hear
anything less. I'll be like, you ain't really a rapper.
And if
for your day job,
if your attention span is short, go fix that.
Right.
All right, go fix that.
Because my mind be over here, boom, boom, boom. Like I be randomly in the middle of me telling you about it, I'm getting different memories of like it's just always been there. So
we appreciate you, giving us that information. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
So just hearing that is beautiful, bro. Where the
Facts.
inspiration is drawn from, and unfortunately, FDA do better. If you weren't listening, do better.
Yeah, you gotta let talent be talent.
Definitely, you gotta cater to those expert areas everybody has. I think everybody has talent, but we just have to put them in those areas where they can actually succeed and stride.
Especially if you're looking for it. It wasn't like somebody came to me and identified a talent. It was like, yo, where's your drum set?
Right.
Where's your drum set?
You knew already.
So
that's beautiful, bro, honestly, because when you asked me back then what I wanted to do, I was like, shit, nigga, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. So it's like, it's good that at that age you knew what you wanted to do. Right?
Like the summer before I came to FDA, Michael Jackson just died, right? And
that was tough.
My final performance before graduation in middle school was to Kiss Kiss by Chris Brown and Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. And I wasn't gonna do it. Like my mans that I danced with from like 3rd grade all the way up until like going to high school. We always got our choreography, whatever going on, but he's like, yo, do the show with me. I'm like, nah, not doing it. He's like, all right, at least help me with the choreography. So I help him with it. And then him and the drama teacher, they convinced me to just get on stage and do it, like literally last minute. You know everything, you might as well just do it. It's gonna be. I'm like, all right, whatever. It was like, to this day, still one of the best performances that I had, because like I was telling people I'm in the show, but they was like, you're not doing anything. So like by this time we was lit in the school. So I was also in band as well. So the band sets up in front of the stage. Once the fucking curtains open, like they trashed the whole band area, like flooded the front of the stage. It was crazy. So that performance happened the day before Michael Jackson died.
Wow.
The day before Michael Jackson died. Wow. So this is my summer going into FDA. And Michael Jackson was a huge inspiration to me. Yeah. So like going into FDA, I'm like, nah, I gotta keep this. I felt like I was the biggest nigga, period, coming off of that performance.
Come on.
And then the timing and everything. So,
but that's good, bro. That goes into originality, right? Because a lot of people could say, yeah, I'm a huge MJ fan, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. The fact that you did a huge performance like that the day before he actually passed,
facts,
speaks volumes into the inspiration that he was for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Facts.
And you had CB, so your inspirations are tight, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. One goes to another.
So I got one off question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you read a lot of books?
I just got into reading. Like once I graduated college, just got into it. Before I didn't feel like I had the attention span to just finish a book, and then I realized that I could finish a book on my own time.
Mm-hmm.
So like it might take a year, but I highlight a lot of shit. I bookmark a bunch of pages. I had to figure out my method. I feel like if I wasn't reading 20 pages a day, I wasn't doing it right. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I'm reading where I find the time. So I definitely been reading a lot more over the last 3 years.
Okay. Because I asked that one-off question because I feel like reading the dictionary will help like vocabulary or like different wordplay.
Yeah,
like
for
with
sure.
raps and writing lyrics.
For sure.
Just a thought. It just came off.
Nah, it does. It does. Like it helps you expand your vocabulary and not say generic stuff like cat, hat, pat.
100%. Because we can tell which rappers do and which rappers don't.
For sure.
We know who picked up a book and we know motherfuckers that's picking up something else.
Yeah. They failed 3rd grade.
Right. But
they done after 3rd grade.
Nah, definitely. If y'all haven't heard also Marathon Man, it's up on everything, right?
Yeah, Marathon Man on everything. Marc-Baze, MARC-BAZE on everything. Spotify, Apple Music.
What part of Brooklyn? What part of Brooklyn?
Bushwick, you know.
Oh,
Come on, man.
The Soil.
Brooklyn, stand up.
The Soil.
Yes, sir. No, definitely. So, my question, Mike put it up a little bit later.
Oh.
I just wanted to ask, basically, if you were comparing you as a rapper right now, and let's say we can use the Young Guns coming up, of course.
Mm-hmm.
As a basketball, because we want to mix it up, what player would you say you are now coming up in the game?
Like as a basketball player?
Yeah, the young guy
ball
coming up.
players want to be rappers. Rappers want to be
ball
players. They want to live the same lifestyle. But for you, like, you had a style. When you step in the booth, when you performing, like, who are you, bro? And be honest. Like, don't be on no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be honest.
Fourth quarter.
All right, so like right now, I feel kind of seasoned. Like I'm coming up on 5 years doing this.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
So I haven't reached the success that I wanted to reach, but I definitely feel seasoned. Damn, who's been in the league for like 5 years,
5 years.
5 to 7 years?
Tatum?
Um,
Tatum. Yes. Luca.
Tatum, Brown been in 6.
Yeah.
Luka been like three, 4. They've been like 4.
No.
3 or 4.
2018, yeah.
He's
4
with
years.
4 years. He's with all those guys.
young superstars.
Yeah.
I would say I really love Ja. I really love Ja. Like,
see
you
that.
know, I really love Ja. He's smooth at time. He's aggressive when he needs to be. He showed you that he could take over a game. He could. I would say Ja. I really low key. I really like Kuminga. I really like Kuminga, but I'm gonna say Ja.
John Morant. So you're on your Grizzly now. Like that means you.
That's how you feeling in the booth. That's what you're telling us
Got
right
a
now.
Yeah,
taste
like-
of the playoffs. Now it's time for the ring. Like,
Mhm.
that's
For
how
sure.
you feel.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a great mentality.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Right.
Because, you know, rappers want to be ball players. Ball players like to be rappers.
True.
It's that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's lock it in.
Like,
I got the Mamba mentality, the MJ Killer Modes, not Ja on that kill shit. Feel me?
Now to add on to that, who you taking? Who's making music now in the A? Like Damian Lillard or Bridges. Have you
Miles
listened to them?
Bridges.
And
Miles
who-
Bridges.
Okay, so
For sure,
okay.
RTBMB.
See, I was about to ask, who did you favor? Who did you like?
He's convincing. There's never been. You said nah. I mean, Dame is nice. I give it to certain people. You could be nice with words. Like you can be nice.
True,
Sometimes your voice just doesn't. It don't stand out to me. Like it don't sound real. I look at you as a basketball player rapping. Miles Bridges convinced me as a rapper more than he is a basketball player. Like he got
Okay.
7
He's-
days, nigga. 27
I'm saying
nights.
right now,
Mag
like
11 trays.
there may have been people who's way more lyrical than him. Miles Bridges is the best rapper ball player ever.
It's the aura, bro.
Ever? Okay.
Ever.
It's his aura. It's his
Ever.
aura.
Ever.
The way he carry himself.
Look at his videos.
Yeah.
He really looked like he out there slinging.
Yeah.
You would have thought. The man
You would've
balling.
thought.
He making 7 figures. You would have thought he's coming from the trap.
And the image is everything. So like if I'm like, listen.
But I like that he's taking advantage of the moment now while he's still playing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people be like, oh, how could you focus on ball?
You heard Lonzo rap?
It's tough. It's tough.
Chill. Is he all right?
Yo, get out of here. son.
Jello can rap too, bro.
Stop it.
Ooh.
Nah, capping.
I mean, they gotta know their place, bro. Sometimes you just got play ball.
Yeah, Kobe
Leave the
can't
rap
rap,
into the
LeBron.
true artist.
And they super light skinned too. Like no funny shit. I ain't like them niggas-
I
you
blame Shaq.
But you're not Ice-T. Like, who's the last light rapper to be successful aside from Logic?
Is Logic even like light skinned? He might as well be. He's
Say like
Caucasian.
Russ.
But he's biracial.
I don't know. He's
Russ is
Russ?
Italian.
he's Caucasian.
Lonzo and them, they could say nigga in they raps. Logic could too, but he can't.
No, he's right. Probably Ice-T. I'm gonna say Logic.
Bro. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Nah. Oh, Drake.
He's also half.
And he ain't as light as them boys.
Drake's light, man.
No, he's light.
He get tans.
He gets exactly.
He gets a lot of
exactly.
tans.
Exactly.
Eminem in there.
Who?
He said light skin.
He's yeah.
I was right about Drake, and I was about to say Jack Harlow next. But
They have the actual Caucasian. So, all right, we talked about the new age of rap, right? I know you don't have this app on your phone, and I think you know where I'm going with this.
either.
I don't know. You got me lost.
I want your general opinion on this TikTok style of marketing that's happening in the rap game. So you could be known for a 12 to 16 second like little snippet, but people don't even know your name as an artist. They don't know where you're from. They don't even know the name of the song, bro. They just know specific lyrics.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, like as an artist?
It's not just in music, it's capitalism. That's the USA. Like they would take advantage of everything that's marketable. And what's more marketable than black culture? You know? So with hip hop being as lucrative as it is, is just like, that's a result of capitalism. It's not a result of just the music industry, because you have comedians coming up on TikTok. Like, people calling themselves comedians and never wrote a joke. You know, they just going on there and doing whatever. Like, shit, in high school, once we got the record button, we would get on Instagram and just like do whatever, like make funny faces or whatever, and now that's going viral.
Right.
And
We weren't comedians though. We just,
you know,
teenagers. Yeah.
But I don't know. I prefer substance. Use TikTok as a tool, because it definitely is a tool to be using. If you're not using TikTok now, this is what they tell me, you doing something wrong, because there's so many listeners and viewers that you're leaving on the table, and TikTok is basically running the world right now. So it's a 50-50 thing. I ain't stressing about TikTok. I'm not stressing about it.
They got some funny things up there, but same.
Yeah.
But nah. So I ask you now, what influenced you? Like, what influenced you today? Like, what motivates you to rap harder, go back in the studio, put that work in?
And on top of that, what keeps you going?
Those are great questions. I'm be honest, it's hard to find motivation. Like, especially with the last 2 years being the way that it was, being in such a cycle, doing the same thing over and over and over, it's hard to find motivation in that. But whenever I hear a project that like blows my mind, or if I've been through something, like something that's like really charging me emotionally, then I have to find a way to channel those emotions. But listening to just like solid albums, Pusha T album gave me the urge to just go and just whatever it is that I'm talking about, be very descriptive about what it is that I'm talking about, whatever my lane is. And I've always just talked about my life. I've always talked about my experiences. I'm still living. I'm still going through it. So like, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna keep going. Also, just getting better at different avenues of making music. Like, I don't have to just subject myself to hip hop. I love hip hop, but I'm at a point where I'm considering putting out just an instrumental album. I just came back from something in the water, saw Calvin Harris set, and I'm like, nah, I might be able to do some, like, just get a bunch of artists together, sample their voice, and do whatever. You know, like, there's opportunities in music everywhere. So I think understanding that and learning, just constantly learning, constantly keeping myself open to new information and not boxing myself in, that keeps me going.
That's beautiful, bro. Honestly,
yeah.
You just enlighten me over here.
Multiple bags to get, bro.
No, definitely. And you shine a light on something. Just, you know, not a lot of people don't know what he was talking about with that Calvin Harris thing. You know, taking the voice and just
do you slide
doing a lot.
On your nice
Yeah,
come on.
The EDM, bro.
Come on, that market is huge.
Was that Frank Ocean, Migos, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Nah, but like I said, a lot of people don't even know that. Like I said, we have the artist Marc-Baze with us here today, tonight.
That Calvin Harris was on stage, no, like a microphone, but DJ set, and getting the crowd amped with just DJing.
When the volume up.
Music,
that's real talent,
sound.
bro. You don't got to use your voice. Literally, based off the sound, you can dictate crowd control. You know what I'm saying? Feel the vibe of the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You learn those tools as being an artist, though.
That's
you know?
it. That's it.
So
Fully.
for you, you know, my next question would be like, how do you feel about the term, like just saying he's a rapper, he's an artist, he's a producer, he's an entertainer? Like, do you think it should be one unified name? Like, all right, if you're a rapper, you're a rapper, or you could be multiple hats in the game?
I think you identify yourself. People are going to identify you based on like what you put out there. Sometimes rap is a buzzword for black artists or whatever. But you know, if I got familiar with you as a rapper, you can't act like you never rapped before and be like, oh my gosh, they're calling me a rapper when I'm an artist. Like, no, bro, you rapped and then now you decided to do a different project. It's okay for this moment. You know, you on your David Bowie shit. You know, he switched up all the time when he put out an album.
Right.
For now, it's something different. So, you know, bro, I identify myself. I've always said I was an artist, hip-hop artist, because what I'm influenced by is hip-hop. So, you know, that's my take on it.
That's valid, bro. That's 100.
Yeah. What would be your advice to like a young MC coming up? Because like you said, you labeled yourself as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like tell a young MC right now, like, yo, it don't always got to be about rap. It don't got to be about selling. It don't got to be about like that. It got to be about the craft and the work. Like,
Just do whatever makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you're influenced by, whatever was playing in your house, whatever like really lifts your soul. What can you get up? Like, if somebody were to wake you up at 2 a.m., what could you get up and talk about and not be upset that somebody woke you up out of your sleep for 2 a.m.? Feel me? So like, just be that passionate about whatever it is that you're doing. Don't box yourself in. Remain open. You don't know everything, right? Understand that you're always in a state of being naive, because there was a point in time where I felt like there were a lot of things that were great for me, right? Me and Mike working in the library, I'm forcing Mike to do cover art for me just because I know he knows Photoshop. I'm like,
yeah, bro,
getting frustrated, like, nah, I don't look the way it's supposed to look. You gotta add this. You gotta add this. And now I look back at the cover, I'm like, I'm like, yo, bro, you was going so hard, and this is like the cover in comparison to stuff that you put out now, and understanding, like, first of all, your dream ain't everybody else's dream. It's not your friend's dreams. So
that's
like,
a great tidbit right there.
people gonna support you the best way they can, but they on their own path as well. So I had to learn that. Just go through it, son. You live this shit once. This is my last thing I'm gonna say for that question. Big Sean has an album. It's called I Decided, and it's basically him at two different stages in his life. Him like now as a younger person, and him as an older person. He always felt like he didn't accomplish what he wanted to accomplish. Him as the older person, but the older person giving the younger self advice is saying, like, whether right or wrong, at least you decided. At least you did. You didn't just stay stuck. You didn't make a move. You make a move and you learn from it. So just move. Don't stay stagnant. If you don't know, there's beauty behind like fearing some shit. Because most of the time we fear something is because we don't know what's on the other side of it. Right? So like, it's beauty in being fearful, but then like finding fearlessness on the other side of that.
Grass ain't always greener, man.
Facts.
For sure.
I hope y'all listening, man. Man dropping some gems today, honestly.
Nah, for
I just
sure,
hope y'all
bro,
paying attention.
For sure.
I told you, we keep y'all grounded. Did we not? Did I not say that?
That's been your MO, bro.
Yeah, well, because we keep, y'all go too much in the air and be tweaking. We got y'all. Nah, this has been great, honestly. So I know, if y'all don't know, Marcus loves this man that took money from me, Tom Brady. And you mentioned a little bit earlier. I don't know if you know, he shouted out Pusha T's great album.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know, you on cloud nine, and today.
Yo,
or something.
goats recognize goats.
Yeah, whatever.
First of all, I saw Pusha T like 4 times in the last 5 days. Dead ass. So like, it is album of the year. It's hip hop album of the year.
I just want my money back.
Nah. But is it not? Can you put another hip hop album above that? Is that what we getting into?
I mean, the year is still kind of young though.
This year?
Huh? Year is still young.
No, it's not. You
got
more than
about
halfway.
5 more months left.
Yeah, so we more than halfway through, and
just keep your eyes open, bro.
At this point, he dropped album of the year. There's not a rap album.
When is that award? Well, that's next year, right? Even though whatever.
He's not gonna get it.
It's a great album. It's
no,
definitely,
he might get it this year.
He'll get it from the streets, but
nah, he already got it from the streets.
He might get it this year.
Grammy.
The campaign for it is crazy. Like the tour, all of that.
And Brady just made a commercial. It's done.
With the song?
They about to sell it at Walmart.
Bro, it can go. It can go. It's a flawless album. This man had kilos of coke. Something in the water was in DC this year on the National Mall.
Mm-hmm.
This man had kilos of coke on the National Mall, which I felt like was symbolism because they pushed that shit in our community anyway.
Yeah,
and he has a line on the album that says, "Look at me legally selling dope on all of these stages."
Yo.
This is not album of the year type shit.
I mean, we got the Brady stamp. It's done.
Brady gave him the cosign.
Yeah.
PR move.
You know, Brady ain't an artist.
Yo, listen.
I'm signed to TB Records, dog. Shit, I'll take a record label deal from TB Records, dog.
Yo, he's wild in the street. Somebody has to stop this man. No, I'm talking about Tom Brady.
Do y'all have a contender for album of the year?
No, not right now. I'm trying to think. I'm pissed off what that boy did with that damn. You know what? Never mind. No. That's perfect.
Honestly, never mind.
Let's touch on it. Let's touch on it because that's my question. That's my question. Actually, I saw something on Twitter. A couple people tweeted about Beyonce's album and Drake's album. Did you listen to both?
I listened to
She dropped a song.
the
Oh,
single.
song.
Yeah, Elite.
Sorry.
She had
I
Elite.
listened to the single and I try to get through Drake's album.
So people were hinting at how Drake is trying to. I don't know if Drake is trying to. It's just people talking, right? Trying to transition music from like this dark sense to a lighter sense, and use lighter beats and bring some type of happiness to the song. I know Drake.
People are stupid.
I want the old, original, not the old, but original Drake that we're used to. But my question is, did you like the album, and do you feel like he's trying to switch up his music?
Drake has always been a chameleon. Like he's always
True.
He's never been one thing, and he's jumped on lighter beats. Them saying that he's bringing us out of a dark place in music, that's bullshit.
Because I feel like at the end of the day, you're an individual. You choose what music you want to listen to. That's my reaction towards the tweet. I was like, this is kind of weird.
I think it's a nice moment to seize on. To give him that crown, like, hey, Drake is the guy that uplifted us.
We can
from the
hear your voice.
pandemic.
We can hear your voice, and we know what you feel about the album.
I think the album was, to me, when I first heard it, could not get through it. Third or fourth time, it grew on me.
It's terrible.
It grew on me, man.
First of all,
it grew on me.
Drake is still toxic in his music, no matter what he gets on. So I don't understand
And,
how
like,
this is bringing us out of a
It's hard
dark
to skip
place.
a Drake song, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like, I'm not gonna. Come on, he's the best dude right now, bro.
With the
Like,
quickness,
he's the hardest artist right
with
now.
the quickness.
No, but you don't
With the
just
quickness.
skip that though.
I skipped 1 through the 14.
Why though?
I'm mad.
Y'all
that-
didn't like Sticky?
I'm mad that last song is on that album.
Y'all didn't like My Text One Green?
There's no reason to have that song on
I
the
like
album.
Tex-Man Green.
My Text One Green?
Rough.
Massive.
The only time I
listen.
listened to that album was Say John in the car on our way to a party that we took L's at, bro.
Homie said,
That's why we took that.
That's why
That makes
we
sense.
took the L's, bro.
Honestly,
They said,
never mind.
Listening to that damn
they said the
album.
Miami Heat season is song 14, Jimmy Cooks. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, bro. He didn't. Okay, this number 14. That song with him in 21 was the only good thing that he had on that album. Sorry.
Nah, listen to Sticky
but
and listen to Massive.
I
bro.
did. I skipped straight through him. But
No.
back to what Marcus was saying though, as he's been a chameleon. He could jump into I think any market that he wants to. But
Yes.
like I said again, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna get this through your head. When y'all high on that bird, when I'm talking about Twitter, when y'all high on that bird, listen to us. We bring y'all back to earth.
But
It's okay.
the coincidence that Beyonce is dropping a house album right after, that's not a coinky-dink to
No,
y'all?
that's not a coincidence because Beyonce can do whatever she wants.
She can't
and
miss.
she's been doing it. Like
Drake can do the
think-
same
she can't
thing.
miss.
Think about
No,
when
no,
no.
That was actually
That was disrespectful.
no. That was bad.
The execution. I'm gonna give you my
Sorry.
take on the Drake album.
Sorry.
How?
Sorry.
That was very disrespectful. Don't disrespect
I'm
Beyonce
not
like that.
comparing apples and oranges here.
No,
But
we are though.
The man just said it. He could get away with going to Nebraska, doing the hottest song with somebody from Nebraska, bro. You get the Drake cosign, you get a top 100. Like
That
come
doesn't
on.
necessarily mean it's quality, right? So with Drake's album, the beats and all that, and he said it was dedicated to Virgil. The beats were cool. My barber plays that type of shit with no lyrics on it. I never hear any lyrics on it. So for the fact that you put your voice on it and his voice doesn't sound good, like he's not. If I did that, niggas would be like, "You a little out of key" or "You a little out of tune."
Yo, you bugging, bro.
Gripping
You acting
on
strange,
it.
bro. Like everything
But he's
good
been doing that.
Like, I mean, he's been doing
Did
it,
y'all
but
ever hear Passion Fruit?
on a
But it
on a
seems
single.
like his vocals are not getting stronger.
Passionate
It sounds
from
like his
miles
vocals are
away.
getting weaker.
Bro.
Now the Beyonce song, I love the Beyonce song.
She can't
I
miss.
love the Beyonce song.
She can't miss.
Think back to when she did Single Ladies. That wasn't traditional R&B. That was up tempo. Even Love on Top. That wasn't like your regular R&B Hot 97 105.1 type shit. She can always bounce in it. And think about Halo. Halo was getting played with Leona Lewis.
When you got men singing your song, bro, you know every song Beyonce dropped, majority of them.
Yeah, I know every single.
Oh,
Destiny
okay.
Child,
Oh, okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Go
mad
deep
at
into the
Drake.
bag.
I'm not mad at Drake for switching up. I'm not mad at him for switching up because I want him to take risk. But it seems like something. Did y'all hear the Tory Lanez pop album?
Yes.
The execution on that is excellent.
Excellent project.
Yo, that's why Tory Lanez is one of my top artists that I listen to.
Come on.
To be honest, granted, what he does off whatever, but
Yeah.
musically, Tory Lanez.
100%. 100%.
I need niggas to focus up. But no. That's all I need. That's it.
So out of 10, what are you giving it, Marcus? Out of 10.
I gotta listen again. I gotta listen again.
Bro.
And I tried listening 2 times. I'm not going to do Drake like that.
It's not it.
I do like Tex. I like Tex Go Green. I like the
So that song was originally supposed to be on CLB.
It's giving me a lot of benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, bro.
Like I said,
Beyonce stand.
it's okay.
I'm not talking about Beyonce. I'm just
glad,
talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about Drake himself. I'm just glad he got out of his system. He got it out. He's the man is talented,
Iron
but
Man.
yeah, this wasn't it.
This is tough, man. Y'all switching on him. How?
Nobody, I'm not
switching.
saying
I hold Drake to. I
nobody's
hold Drake
leaving.
to a high
Nobody said
standard,
it.
bro.
Nobody say he's trash, bro. It's just this wasn't it. Not it.
Iron
If
Man.
you're gonna do something like this, you gotta get the vote, like make it more spacey, more
Yeah.
echo. It sounds like passion fruit Drake on something
Do a
different.
visual.
than
So
he tried to
my
do.
counter to that is, right, you said you hear that instrumental, you don't hear anyone talking. Maybe he doesn't have to be giving us the best vocal performance. You just said it. It's music to vibe up the room. It doesn't have to be like a perfect note. You feel me?
You don't have to give the best vocal performance for it to be executed well.
All right. So you
It
feel like the
wasn't-
whole song was not executed well,
It
like
don't
outside of
sound-
the vocals?
It doesn't. The vocals don't sound completely mixed.
Oh,
It
album.
don't sound like Drake.
He didn't say. You said song
Gripping
album.
on it.
But it's a house. It's a dance album, bro.
Gripping on it.
Does Calvin Harris even fart on the mic? Like, does he do anything?
But that's executed way better than what the hell this man is gripping on it. Like, come on, boy.
That was Drake, bro.
Title of the pod, man. Bro, basically, bro.
All right, man.
He made an album with the grass.
All right.
Yeah. No, I don't know, bro. I didn't.
So outside of that, I would say the second album most heads would say to compete with Pusha would be Kendrick.
Y'all gonna
Just
hate
going
me.
just going back to that.
Y'all gonna hate me. I didn't listen to it yet.
You out of pocket, man.
listen
You
to
out of
Kendrick
pocket.
Lamar?
I didn't listen to it not because I'm not in tune.
Mhm.
I need time to listen to Kendrick. He has way too much words for me to be doing something else and listening to Kendrick. So I haven't had the time to. I like to listen to the album completely through. I haven't had the time, so I'm not gonna
I
cheat
got you.
myself
I
out
got
of that
you. I got you.
experience.
Nah, but
It's not because I'm not interested, but
yo, that album.
I waited 40 years. I waited 40. Yo, when you get the chance.
That album is a masterpiece to me, bro.
you get the chance.
is it
That
like more of a
just-
masterpiece than Damn?
Yes.
No,
Really?
no.
Nah.
Damn was it.
I gotta
in my
re-listen.
opinion.
I gotta re-listen to it. I gotta re-listen because that's a good comparison. I didn't think about that,
Like
but
All right.
like the flow. What's your favorite song off of it, Ali?
Oh, Rich Spirit. Rich Spirits. Die Hard. Big Steppers.
Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale. I keep
N95.
N95. What you got?
Take off the foo-foo.
Come on.
Take off the go, y'all. Take off the designer.
Like, he got
Let's
songs
like Ali been saying, you got to get grounded, bro. Take off all that designer clothes and become grounded with yourself.
Like
Count me out.
he got a lot of songs he could perform in. Like it could be a beautiful performance, bro. Like
When you get the chance, let us know, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
bro, that great. Nah, it's to me a matter of fact. But it's the next question, fellas. We gotta keep this going. That was a great debate. I mean, this Mr. Lightskin over here. Just
No. Come on now.
chill. Come on, you
You know
know.
what I'm saying? All right,
It's okay for your guy to just post mid. It's all right. It's cool.
It's
It
not mid
happens.
though, bro. It's Drake. Never mid.
That is such a Lightskin response.
Never mid. Come on, bro. Why? Bro, he said it in the interview.
What'd he say?
With the title, was it title or they pulled up to his crib and he said at 12:17, I know they're gonna be people in the comments saying trash emoji. Like, we're just in a society where like if you label something whack, everyone else is gonna be like, yo, that shit whack, it's whack. Like
Right.
not even giving it a full listen. I'm not saying y'all did
No.
that. I know y'all listen to music,
yeah.
but I'm saying the majority of the people saying it's trash
Of course.
probably didn't even give it a listen. So you don't know. You might get some elements that you like about it.
It wasn't pleasant when you first turned it on, though. Like, it wasn't something that, so like, you get past the first song, it's like, all right, maybe he needs to get it out of his system. You get to song 2, it's like, and I'm not mad at the switch up. Like, if the beats are cool, you feel me? But like,
Bro, it's
gripping on it.
I'm gonna get past that. I'm gonna get past
What's that? Please defend. Listen to that whole album. Then
And that's actually my favorite song on it. To
Right.
be honest, I keep saying
mocking
it.
bro.
right because that's funny.
He still sounds horrible.
I'm moving on.
So
man.
no, we're not. Real quick. So imagine listening to that whole album and the last song you hear is a song with him and 21 Savage, which is actually to me
the
that's I feel
whole
like the
point.
hardest.
It's a setup for Scary Hours too. This is not the only project he's dropping this year, guys.
All right, but
We gotta
that's
move on from this because I don't like being an artist commenting too deep.
no. I feel you. I
other
feel you on
artists.
that. Not feel you on
But,
that.
like,
But we want to talk a little music with you.
I love Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Who doesn't?
He's-
Who
come on,
doesn't?
son. Views is his best album.
Come on. Well, this is what I want to ask.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of my theory when it comes to sports too. I know how y'all like to say who's the greatest, the one. I don't believe in that. I believe there's always an unlimited amount of greatness that we're gonna go by and see.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when it comes to music, that's also kind of how we like to narrow it down. And your view on that? Do you see as many goats, or do you have that one goat when it comes to music?
Do I have many goals or one goal?
Many. I'm talking about goats. Like I'm saying, multiple
Goats.
greatest. So yeah,
Goats.
goats. So greatest of all time.
Nah, I have one goat.
One goat only. That's it.
I have one goat. Yes.
Okay.
Like we talking about hip hop.
Talking about hip hop. What about also sports? We talk about sports as well. So
Hip hop. Okay.
give me a goat in hip hop and your
And a
goat
goat.
in football, basketball, whichever one you want to pick.
Kobe is my goat. Kobe is my goat. If I had to say who the goat of basketball, we already know Tom Brady is the goat of NFL, so we don't got to go there.
Aaron Donald.
100 reasons why.
I would say Braun.
Say Braun.
I would say Braun.
Debatable.
It is like it is. So there's many goats. There's
So
many
that's-
goats.
see?
Jordan, Braun, Kobe. It spreads.
It's a
It
farm,
spreads.
bro. It's a farm.
But in hip hop,
Braun.
Hove is that guy. Why?
why? Hov, why?
Longevity, number one. Him predicting how his career was going to go. Him saying everything that he would do in his career and actually accomplishing it word for word.
Mm-hmm.
Him talking in depth about contracts, the way he talks about dealing drugs, what was going on at the time, which like everybody in hip hop at a point was talking about drugs. He wasn't talking about like no nickel and diamond shit. He was the plug, and you just looked at him like that. You got that hustler persona. He came in, did it independent, worked the deals. Never been like just, excuse my language, fuck like any of these other artists. You know what I'm saying? They came in, they had a goal. It's not just the music. Yeah, the music is the number one thing because he talked about what he would do and he talked about everything he lived. That's why Hov is my goat.
Oh, Nas?
No.
It's because he's from Queens?
No.
Okay, just asking.
It's because Hov.
But that's kind of biased. Y'all from Brooklyn.
I said nothing about being from Brooklyn, though.
You
You didn't
have,
listen to anything I said.
you even have to. I just know. It was more about Brooklyn.
So what makes Nas the GOAT?
Like you just everything that you just said, bro. I think they both take us through a journey with the story. Like the way I feel about Kendrick is how originally when I listen to Nas, that's why I kind of say that he takes me through a journey. Actually paints the whole picture for me.
Yeah.
And I just think any artist, which Hove does that anyway, makes you feel like a fucking plug going through it and potentially turn into another entrepreneur and doing greater things. Like that's why. So that's why I say actually. But like I said, it's your choice. So at the end of it,
So you're saying Nas is the GOAT?
no.
Oh, so who's the GOAT?
Me?
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't go one. It's not one for me. Like I love.
All right, so who you...
Damn, where do I start, bro? This is an interview for you, bro. Nah, I got Nas, I got Jay-Z, I got DMX. Who else gonna go? I got Kanye up there. I got Lil Wayne up there.
Yeah, Kanye's up there.
I could keep going. Damn.
DC, what you was about to say?
Train of thought, man. Gotcha.
Oh, I was gonna say like I say Jay-Z because of like grit. I'm also a gritty New York Harlem nigga. Like I like gritty music.
Mm-hmm.
So people always like forget about like Styles P and Jadakiss, bro.
Mm.
Like The Lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like they made like such an impact on music, both rap and R&B. Like people forget about them, bro.
Yeah.
And they're such lyricists too at that. You feel me? So I'm with Jay-Z, bro. Like one of the top. Like, I used to listen to a little bit of Nas, but majority of the time was Jay-Z on the radio, bro.
Right.
Jay-Z on the playlist, to be honest. And then
He's-
also
he's
too,
a-
like the way he's doing it, like I say, I know it's not an interview for me just to answer your question though. I mean, to answer the question, LeBron's the GOAT and also Jay-Z's the GOAT. The way they carry themselves
Mm-hmm.
business-wise as businessmen.
Mm-hmm.
And they promote like good and positivity. Like
Empowerment.
and exactly.
Yeah.
Like to the black men at that. Like that puts them over the top for me. So just to chime in a little bit on that.
Yeah, and I definitely say LeBron is up there in the GOAT discussion, but Kobe, MJ, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Multiple goals, bro.
Yeah. For rap though, for me, 50 Cent was the GOAT to me.
50.
The GOAT?
50.
Yeah.
The GOAT?
For me, that's when I fell in love with hip hop. Like,
So the greatest of all time.
no,
Or
I'm
you
not
just,
saying
you
I'm
just
saying,
calling him the animal. The GOAT.
No, I'm just
like,
saying like he's the beast. No, I'm not saying he the best. Hell no. He has chinks in the armor. Like, don't get me wrong. But I'm saying like for me, when I fell in love with hip hop, it was 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, G Unit.
absolutely.
Like I remember going to Fordham, getting the CDs, going home, making a copy, giving it back to the guy. Like, yo, they don't work, but
Yeah.
made a copy of that joint, and I'm listening to that in the with my headphones. Like 50 Cent was that guy for me, bro. Because like you said, the grit. Yeah, like he just made you want to be that, you know, that guy. You know what I'm saying? So 50's up there, Lil Wayne as well. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say Drake too for this
To be-
generation.
50 may have influenced this whole gun situation that's going on out here.
Unfortunately, yes.
Because like, and not just with the music, him getting shot as many times and surviving made people just want to play with guns now. Like, alright, this what we doing? Maybe
He
I
also
can
was in
maybe I
jail,
can risk
like,
it.
it wasn't surprising. Like,
He was doing drills early. He was just
Yeah,
headed
he
to
was-
drill game. But at the end of it, like, put the guns down.
oh, of course,
Facts.
of course,
Put your
of
fist
course.
up.
Nah, we
Learn how to fight with your
not even
hands.
gonna
But
joke around when it come to that.
nah, that's just that's his story. And that's what makes who he is even greater though.
Yeah.
From there to survive that, and now he's a mogul. So
Any old school artists, like outside of Michael Jackson, well, hip hop wise, I know Tribe Called Quest, Wu-Tang.
Definitely Wu-Tang. Definitely Wu-Tang.
Okay.
And I would say Wu-Tang.
METHOD.
I just like did my Wu-Tang deep dive. I always do deep dives. Like somehow, some way, I get it. What I need to get, I get it. And over the pandemic, I just caught up on my Wu-Tang knowledge, and it just opened up a different door for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of people don't know this. Have y'all watched the Wu-Tang thing on Hulu?
oh yeah, no.
Yo, bro. One of the episodes made me cry. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
For real?
When they finally came together
Yeah.
and performed for the first time, and the brother was standing there, you know, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. Like seeing them reach that success and touching it, they got their own hoodies. It's like when you get your jerseys the first time you playing
in the league.
sports, you playing
I'm about
any
to
type
say,
of
yeah.
little league sports, you
They're
know?
like the Spurs of hip hop right there.
So
bro.
I
Just-
felt that moment with
You know what
them.
I'm saying?
Nah, one of the greatest groups ever.
Yeah.
So,
Say NWA.
NWA is up there as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Eazy-E. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, how far? I Biggie for sure.
yeah.
You know,
Biggie,
Big L.
Big L.
Shout out. We in Harlem right now. Shout out to Big L.
That,
They just
Yeah.
named the avenue after him.
Word.
So
Fire. Super dope. Super dope.
Mhm.
yeah.
Can't forget about Big Pun too, though.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Yes.
We all know that song that comes around spring, summertime.
Yeah. Definitely not a player no more.
It's
It's crazy how we went from Big Pun, Big L to Lil Baby, Lil Durk.
Slick
like-
Rick.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
Story Time is my
story-
favorite song.
But his storytelling, his
Is amazing.
his flow, his clarity, his cadence is crazy.
Busta Rhymes.
Here we go.
Busta Rhymes.
What's up, buddy?
Sure.
Yep. Nah, Slick Rick. My story time song. I don't know. It's like etched in my memory.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, fellas.
That was a beautiful interview,
It
man.
definitely was, man.
Yo, shout out to y'all.
We
I
trying,
sat
man.
here, I watched y'all do the whole podcast. Like, I'm proud of all of y'all. Like,
Appreciate it.
you know, the
that.
consistency that I'm seeing,
Appreciate it, dog.
the chemistry. I told y'all off camera, the chemistry is ridiculous to see how y'all engage with each other, and it's so natural. I know this is gonna continue to be a success, and I can't wait to see where it go.
Absolutely,
You
man.
right here in the next one, bro.
Facts.
Absolutely. And big success
Appreciate
to
it,
that
as
career
always,
too
you
as
know what I'm
well.
saying?
Hey, where you going now? Where you taking this music? How far?
Word. So when's the next
Facts,
show?
facts.
EP
Show.
You know what I'm
Actually,
saying?
I have a show coming up July 7th.
July
Okay.
7th.
July 7th. July 7th. Dysfunction date is in Bushwick. Just follow the Instagram to get the information.
Let's go. Drop the Instagram again. What's it?
Marc-Baze. That's MARC_BAZE. Can't forget the hyphen, you know. So I'm here.
What's that on your T-shirt? What is that?
Yo, I didn't even know I was wearing Blur Vision today.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was wearing Blur Vision today.
Well, the merch
So-
is out.
Blur Vision NYC. Follow Blur Vision NYC on IG. Yeah, it's the brand Blur Vision. Begin life under regular rules and different vision. Got some merch dropping in the summer. New music dropping in the summer.
Go get that.
Yeah.
Yo, if you ain't spinning marathon, man, I don't know what you're doing.
All platforms. You feel
It's
me?
out.
Yeah.
Go get that. Spin that. We at the next show with a great interview. Really hype right
Yeah,
now.
bro. This was it's monumental right here.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Sir.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Of
man.
course.
Definitely, man.
course.
Anytime, man. Family of the show, bro.
Snow Crab, we signing out.
Yes, sir. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'm gonna leave y'all alone.